Welcome to this second lesson in a 6-week series on welcoming others. The purpose of this whole series is to prepare Westlake United Methodist Church for Rethink Church Plus One on October 19th. This will be a time when we will do a service project instead of being in a worship service. Plus this year we will invite someone who's not a part of our church to serve alongside of us. This second week, the purpose of the lesson is this: to pray to be led to that person who may be looking for God even when they don't know what they seek. At this point, I'd love for you to talk in small groups again, 3 or 4 persons, to discuss this. The field assignment that I gave you last week of considering the service project that you're drawn to, and that person that you might like to invite to join you. So take some minutes now to do that. Each week we have a quote of the day, and this one comes from Breaking the Missional Code. Here's the quote: "The church is one of the few organizations in the world that does not exist for the benefit of its members." Watch this video of welcoming.
My name is Morris Moore, and my wife Terry and I have been involved in the IHN for over 10 years. We've been the primary coordinators now for a good portion of that time, and we have been blessed to be able to be a part of it. IHN is a homeless family shelter program that is executed by the Foundation for the Homeless organization in conjunction with a group of between 30 and 40 partner churches in the community. Host churches like ours will host families for a week at a time and do that several times a year. And so the families move from one church to another during the 90 days or so that they're in the shelter program. But meanwhile, Foundation for the Homeless provides case management for them for up to 18 months while they're in the program, to try to make sure that they can improve their work situation, can get access to housing opportunities that might be there. The whole goal is really to get them into a more self-sufficient situation and into safe, stable housing. I love the fact that it's transformational, and it's transformational both for the families that are involved, moving them from a homeless situation into something that's much more desirable, breaks the cycle of homelessness for their family, but it's also transformational for those of us that are volunteers, because we come to realize how much we have in common with the families that are experiencing homelessness, and how little there is that separates the condition that we're in from what they're dealing with. What we've decided to do on that particular day is to have some of the staff from Foundation for the Homeless come in and help with a host training program. One of the challenges that we do have here at the church, we have wonderful facilities, but we have sort of the same relatively small set of volunteers who do a lot of the work associated with the program. And hosting in particular, being dinner hosts or afternoon hosts on Saturday, or especially overnight hosts, is something which we need more of. And so we're hoping that through the Rethink Church Plus One and the training that we offer that day, we'll be able to get more people qualified and involved as hosts for the program.
And now, in small groups, 3 or 4 people, address this question. What barriers keep you from speaking about your faith? Fear of rejection? Fear of being too intrusive or invasive? Haven't had training in how to speak of your faith, or have a lack of confidence? Now hear your large group leader read this passage from Matthew's Gospel. And now in same small groups discuss, what does this scripture say about welcoming others? Please know we're not talking about accosting strangers. We're going to focus on these 4 groups, and the acronym is FRAN. So start generating the names of people that might be in one of these 4 categories, who might be your +1. Friends, are they schoolmates? Do you have shared interest? R is for relatives. Do you have parents, children, aunts, uncles, cousins, etc.? The A stands for associates. Do you have workmates or somebody you know from your civic club or health club or sports leagues? And then N stands for neighbors, current and previous neighbors. I want you to take this index card and to write 1 to 3 names on it and start praying for that person. Each week we have a stat of the day, and here's this one: 80 to 90% of guests who come to church come by personal invitation. That means this: we can't just expect people to wander in our doors. We need to invite them. Here's your field assignment for week 2. Pray this: ask God who He wants you to invite. Who are the ones He is preparing for you to come alongside of? Where are these persons in their relationship with Christ? What are they ready for and not ready for? Pray for that person who might be your +1, who's on that 3x5 card. Put this card on your refrigerator, your bathroom mirror, your computer screen, other places. Your large group leader will close you in prayer now.